Hello, everyone. LJ Young back again. Another edition of That Ain't My Daddy. How you guys doing? All right. Let me get this set up here. 1 second. There. Okay, got that there. Oops. Where am I going here? Oh, sorry, guys. Trying to get this live session set up here. 1 second here. 1 second. Okay, there we go. All right. My name is LJ Young, and I'm a 100% debt-free motivational speaker, personal finance educator. I help people become financially free by helping them financially see outside what I call the debt matrix. And the debt matrix is a place where I lived for the first 40 years of my life. Excuse me, believing in credit and debt, and thought actually owned everything I financed, and long lines of credit, all that good stuff, right? Then I woke up, got out of debt. Now I'm in a debt-free world, and so now that I speak now I understand that money is spoken in two languages: debt and debt-free. If you've been in debt all your life, trust me, you only speak debt. I'm trying to figure out where I would be, and I believe I'm before you see the financial advisor and financial investor. I'm the person that helps create your foundation to wealth, right? And it's just with fifth grade math. And the simple formula is savings minus debt equals how much money you have in real life. If you believe that mathematical equation and trust it, you'll become wealthy. It's really that simple. I mean, the equation is that simple to solve. I mean, the equation is simple, but some people believe it's impossible to solve, right? But I'm saying that if you believe whatever that number comes out to be, and you truly understand, I want you to understand, more than to believe, understand that whatever that number is, will be the cost, the price of your financial freedom. That's the cost. If you don't believe that you could ever pay that number, pay that amount, you'll never be free. You got to believe it. Once you believe it, I promise you, your whole world will change. Your whole world will change. And this is a place that I want you to understand that this is a place that I remove all feelings from money. Because when you mix your feelings with your money, that's not a good recipe. It's a recipe to stay broke for the rest of your life. And when I say feelings, I mean any kind of feeling, not just bad feelings that you're going to pay some money. Everything, anything that involves feeling with your money, and you think logically, you got to think logically with your money. And so, like the title of this video is, what would math do, right? And I want to get some feedback from you guys, because I want to start a Q&A show at a particular time where people can chime in and ask anything personal finance related. Because like I said earlier, I remove all the niceness, the fun, and I just give it to you mathematically. And for the people that come to my show, I want you guys to understand it's just fifth grade math. It really is. And it's not meant to insult you. It's just, that's what it really is. It's just fifth grade math. And if you apply that formula, you'll win. But you got to believe it. You can't believe some outside entity is going to be the answer to changing your financial life. You use the finances and resources that you have today to get out of your financial situation, to believe that formula. Use what you have today. It will make you fully respect the finances, the wealth that you're going to receive tomorrow. It really is, because your whole outlook is going to change, right? And so I want to start this show, a Q&A show on YouTube that comes from a different perspective than probably 99.9% of people finance people on this YouTube channel. And I'm not even bragging. I'm just saying math. I'm not even saying I'm something spectacular. I'm just saying I'm just using fifth grade math on my personal finances. That's it. And this is why I decided to come up with this name. What would math do? It's like when you say, like, you just ran the numbers, did the savings minus debt, and then you came up with that number, right? Okay, and you say, damn, man, I'm really deep in the hole. I really am. Everything. I mean, you include everything. Don't be like the other people in the debt matrix talking about everything but the student loan, everything but the house, everything is everything. Everything is debt, everything. Okay, be real with yourself. Do that. Be real with yourself. Everything is everything. Believe that number. That is the ticket to your true financial freedom. When you know that number, when you go to finance a car, right? And say like the car was $30,000, okay? And say like your debt, and I'm gonna just use round numbers. Say like your debt was $100,000. When you go to finance that car, you stop. Before you sign those papers, you go, what would math do? No, excuse me. I didn't put that wrong. I meant to say the title of this video, I'm gonna change it. What would math say? Okay, it's not do, it's say. What would math say? Math would say, if I finance this $30,000 car, I will be negative $130,000 by the time I drive off this lot. Negative and climbing because you financed it, right? It doesn't stop there. The 30,000 was just for the car, not including finance charges, this fee, that fee, gap fee, all the negative. Just say it like this: you're walking out of there negative $135,000. Just say it like that. Probably even more. Counts on how long you financed it. If you finance this for 72 or 84 months, it's probably past that. That's how you got to think before you sign finance papers, knowing your number. A lot of people don't even know their number. That's all I want you guys to do. Just take the first step and just know your number. This is what I can do for you. Some of my clients just want to know their number. They don't want to, I still create a plan, right? But they might not want to do it right now. You know what I'm saying? They want to do it when they get on their feet a little better or get that bonus check. Sometimes they want to start then. As long as they have it there, but the main thing is to know the number, because you can't just say, look at it and just never think about it again. It's going to be burned in. It's going to be burned in. And that's a good thing, right? Because it makes you start to think, how can I reduce that number? That's what it did for me. Then once I got it rolling, I got excited, man. Man, you know how excited it was when I got it to zero? Oh my goodness. I didn't know what to do with myself. After that, everything changed for me. So if those of you that like the show, please turn on the reminder if you subscribe, and then share with your friends so I can get some comments of what time I can come on every day to answer anybody's personal finance questions. That's what I want to do. I want to give you guys a different perspective and point out things, glitches in the debt matrix, so you guys can understand the perspective I'm coming from, right? Like for example, I am 100% debt free. I want you to ask as many people as you want, your friends, family, whatever. Ask how many of them are 100% debt free. That means owing nobody on earth, no entity, a dime, zero, no money. And if it's nobody, I want you to think to yourself, it is somebody. The guy on the video that told me to go do it. That's how rare this will be. This will be the advantage that you will have. If you always say, every time you about to finance something and you know your number, just before you sign those papers, you go, what would math say if I did that? Add it up in your head. Oh, no, thank you. I'll never be free if I keep financing depreciating objects with interest. All right. Tell me what you think. Please leave below in the comments. Free 15-minute consultation. You can schedule. You can go to DebtAintMyDaddy.com. Excuse me. I'm trying to think of two things at once. You can go to DebtAintMyDaddy.com. Right. You can shoot me an email saying what time you want to schedule. It doesn't matter. I'm in the PST time zone. You can find me on Instagram, DebtAintMyDaddy. You can find me on Facebook, DebtAintMyDaddy. All right. You guys have a wonderful day. All right. Bye-bye.